Discuss the importance of English as a modern foreign language. Should it be taught in Indian school or colleges? Discuss brief the reasons that helped English to occupy an important place in the educational system of our country. इसका आंसर हम लोग इस तरह से लिखेंगे. With the advent of the British, teaching of English came to India, but they did not concentrate their attention on the teaching of English from the very beginning in a school. Missionaries who came with them started schools, and English was taught as one of the subjects. After that, the importance of English was realized by Indians and British rulers. Lord Macaulay, in his minute 1835, Indians and British rulers. Lord Macaulay, in his minute 1835, Indians and British rulers. Lord Macaulay strongly recommended that the spread of Western learning could only be possible through the medium of English language. The position which English occupied during the British rule has been well expressed by each champion in this world. In considering the position of English language in India, the understanding concentration is that English is the language of the government, public administration, the legislature, and law courts. It is the language of commerce and largely of business, the only medium of communication between the educated man and the people of various language areas. Now, we know how English makes position in India. The position of English in free India. With the dawn of independence, a controversy began about the place, importance, and study of English. People like C. Rajgopalachari favored the retention of its place. English occupied the most prominent place in the educational system of our country. It is still the language of the court. All the highly placed officers and aristocratic family talk and correspondent in English. It is the language of trade and industry. English occupies a very important place in the international world. It is the language which is understood in all the countries of the world. This is the reason that it is very helpful in foreign trade, commerce, friendship, and political relations. English is a foreign language. Its national importance is acknowledged. It is through this language that Indians maintained and still maintain their social, political, commercial, and trade relations. As such, English occupy a unique place in our national life. English was the key which opened the gate of Western sciences and arts to Indians. By learning English, they not only got a peep into the Western sciences and arts, but some of them also acquired mastery over them. A great scientist like Raman, a great philosopher like Radhakrishnan, and a great poet like Tagore are known throughout world only because of their command over English and the great ideas they expressed through it. The credit of developing the Indian language goes to English. By reading English books, Indian writers developed their own languages and literature. The development of modern Indian novel, short story, drama, and literary criticism is entirely due to the impact of English on Indian languages. It was English which united the people living in different parts of India. Now we know revolt against English. However, there are some people who, under the influence of nationalism, strongly advocate that being a foreign language, English cannot be allowed to occupy the position of privilege. They argue that students can learn and express their ideas more easily in their mother tongue. On the basis of this argument, in independent India, a revolt against English has set in the motion. For this, a number of causes are responsible, such as first, feeling of national and patriotism; second, love of mother tongue; third, compulsion for the study of English; fourth, lack of utility of English in everyday life; fifth, defective method of teaching English. Through the above arguments against English are not totally baseless. However, the knowledge of English is very useful for Indians. Nehru was certainly correct when he said English is our major window on the modern world. Its importance as an international language can be denied by none. It is only through English that we can establish social, economical, cultural, and political relations with countries of the world. Whatever arguments may be advanced for doing away with the teaching of English, its value and importance for us cannot be underestimated due to following reasons. First, English is one of the most developed language of the world. As such, it has always been a source of development in all the spheres of human activities. Second, we have to bear in mind these words of champion. English literature in quantity and quality in second to none in the world. English is the lingua franca of the world. It is the language through which we can exchange our views with the people of other countries and even with the people of West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, and southern regions. Fourth, English has already united Indians. It can help them further in destroying the boundary of provincialism. Fifth, almost all great leaders, famous scientists, renowned philosophers, and well known authors are the product of English education. Sixth, its study facilitates the establishment of international contact between different nations of the world. 7. It has given us the opportunity to study English literature, which is so vast and so rich. 8. It has opened the gates of Western science and technology for us. If these subjects are taught through regional languages, we will lag behind in scientific knowledge. Ninth, it has exercised a very great influence on Indian languages. It has developed and refined them in many ways. 10th, it is a language of trade and industry in India. At the same time, Indian businessmen can correspond with foreign businessmen only through the medium of English. The Second Education Commission 1952-1953 sheds light on the importance of English in this way. Our youth should acquire knowledge from all sources and contribute their share to its expansion and development. In the attainment of these objectives, study of English is bound to play an important part. The Indian Education Commission 1964-66 also recognized the importance of English in this statement. English should be the most useful literary language in higher education and our most significant window on the world. So, whatever arguments may be placed for doing away with the teaching English, its value and importance for us cannot be underestimated.